the streets does not supersede the business of entertainment. It has never superseded it. And those that tried to dominate
you said this.
the streets does not and will never supersede the business of entertainment. And those that have tried to supersede it have all fallen on a fucking face. First dude that tried to do it was Suge Knight.
How?
Right? Because
he tried to do the bully tactics.
I wouldn't say bully tactics because a lot of shit that they said he was bullying on, he really wasn't bullying on. He was just trying to correct, you know what I mean, certain contracts and shit for people.
Yeah.
Trying to correct in defense of that. But if you look at the gangster shit that came with that, right? Let's do the math. 100 niggas went to Dre house, went in there, took everything. Gangster shit, right?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers did this, motherfuckers did that, right? Gangster shit, right? Now let's be real. And I'm going to speak on it because he been speaking. And I don't respect him no more.
Who, Suge?
At all.
No
right?
way.
Not zero. You know what I mean? You can't respect the man. I paid for this man mama's funeral, bro. I sent the motherfucking wire. You understand what I'm saying? At a time that we wasn't even talking and getting along, but out of pure respect that he was who he was. And he opened a few doors for me. Not doors that created it, but the fact that he would open them, if I went in, wasn't nothing there, so be it. He opened it. And for me to hear recordings of this man saying, I'm the reason why he got 28 years, like I'm the motherfucker that was driving the truck, is crazy.
No way he said that.
No, he said that. You didn't hear it? It's on the internet. It's everywhere.
Why is he taking blame to you?
So he says that I was doing a movie life rights deal with Wack. And Wack was supposed to handle my attorney fees. And because the attorney fees didn't get handled, he had to take a deal with 28 years. This is what he's saying. Right? Now let's talk about the fucking truth. By the time you start talking to Wack, and my man Matt Barnes could tell you this is real, because he turned on Matt Barnes to do something with me, which was his decision, not mine. Matt was already moving forward with some shit, with stars and all that. Right? Beautiful situation. But whatever was going on, I don't know what was going on, he didn't want to do that no more. By the time he called me, it's the 11th hour.
Yeah.
It's the 11th hour. So I called a few of my hedge fund partners, put together a play, and they like, all right, Wack, we like the deal, we'll do the deal, you in the middle of the deal. I said, look, we need $30 million for the budget. I need $250,000 to pay the attorney for his legal fees. Attorney on record would be a man named Alex Kessel. He can vouch for this. Alex Kessel, without payment, on my word, went down to the C Suge at the county jail, started getting the defense together, right?
Yeah.
So I say, Suge, listen, please, because I had business with these people, please make sure your shit is right. Oh, no, Brody, it's right. It's right. He's a selfish motherfucker, right?
You mean make sure it's right.
Make sure
all he has to do is sign off if you already did this shit, right?
I get all the contracts. His wife, Tory Lynn, she got the power of attorney. She signs off on it. All the shit, everybody signed on it.
It was good.
And then I get the phone call. Yo, Wack, yeah, what up? It's the investors. Yo, man, we like fifth in line. At the time, I thought we was fifth in line from the final relation. What you mean? He like, the contract you gave us that his wife signed off on, it's 4 or 5 other people that he didn't took money from, and he signed a contract too. It was one of them called like the Lost Shepherd. It was like the same contract, right? So now I asked you, because he come to me. I didn't go to you. You came to me. I said, bro, I got some people that can do the play, but I got other business with these people. That ain't got nothing to do with you. So make sure your shit is right. And when people do business with me, it's hard for them to believe that Wack didn't know the bullshit was going on, because I'm a pretty thorough dude. But because it was Suge, I didn't.
So it looks crazy on you. You feel like you're trying to get one over.
So last
fucking
minute,
up your shit.
Last minute, the people pull out. We don't want to do the deal. Right? So you want to do the deal. The $30 million going to shoot the movie, and the $250,000 gone for your attorney fees is gone. That ain't on me. That's on you. I did what I was supposed to do. I brought the people to the table. Got at the contract stage. Got the contract signed. But I can't fault these people for doing their due diligence. I even tried to double back and say, well, how about we do this? Whatever he owes these people, it comes out of Suge's cut. We can paper that. But, when you're dealing with people with this type of money, when it gets to a point that they're not comfortable with it, they just won't do it. Now, if this would have been said initially, it might not would have been a problem, right? So they pulled back. So that's why his attorney fees wasn't paid for after he had been sitting in the county jail damn near 3 years before calling Wack. We all witnessed 3-4 attorneys saying that we walking away for had nothing to do with me, right?
By the way, I felt bad because we've seen stories.
Hold on,
he's going blind. He's doing this.
We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet.
It felt like his health.
So then he goes to court.
Yeah.
You remember the article came out that Suge was
legally blind?
Legally blind, and he couldn't use the phone. They had phone restriction and all this.
Yeah.
Suge called 100 times a day. I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, how you get on the phone like that? Oh, man, it's cool, man. When I'm like, bro, they letting you get on the phone for a fucking reason. I hope you watching what you saying on his phone, right? Yeah. So when he goes to court to start his trial, what his public defender, whoever the fuck his legal representation was at that time, they asked everybody to clear the courtroom, and they press play for him.
No fucking way.
All the shit, all the evidence, and it was some pretty solid evidence that people had gathered that was in favor of Suge to show this shit was not premeditated, to show it wasn't no plot, to show any of this shit, right? Show that it was really kind of a plot on him. It just went the way it went, right? It's that people was like honestly gonna come forward and tell the truth about. He'd get on the phone and tell motherfuckers, yeah, I had the homies go over here and press these motherfuckers about this. Yeah, I had this. I'm making these people. I had them drop a bag for this, which now taints, right? The shit that would have been working for you because just leaving it the way it was, the Honest Abe way, you want to make it look like you did some gangster shit to get, which wasn't true. Not only that, they got you on the phone with your sister, with your pops, with your niece, doing shit, all kind of shit, right? To where they say, listen, when we done with you, we gonna go get them or take this 28 today. What we doing? So now his whole defense is gone because you took that from yourself, right?
So they got him on fucking wire bribing a jail
He's
phone.
on the jail phone. See, this is what I mean by...
Or intimidating, whatever the fuck it is.
Listen, and now I'm going to double back. Glad you said that. To the gangster way of going to Dre house and taking everything, and Dre putting his hands up and saying, hey, yo, man, I don't want no problems. I'm not no gangster. Take this shit. They took everything, stripped him down to nothing. 20-something years later, Dre's a billionaire. And this man got 28 years at 55 motherfucking years old. His release date when he's 70 years old, right? So I'm going to be real. That's why I get offended when people say, Wack, you trying to be like Suge. I am not trying to be like Suge. That's what I don't want to be like. I don't want to be an old man sitting in the motherfucking penitentiary on a PC yard, right? Talking about I'm going to get out when I'm 70 years old. I don't want to be a motherfucker that backbites and backstabs everybody that attempts to try to help me. Yeah. I don't want to be that type of dude. But you had a motherfucking multi-million-dollar company worth $600, $700, $800 million. You stripped Dre down to nothing. He worth $1 billion a day. Okay, well, let's see what he worth. Death Row is not owned by him. The logo's not owned by him. The master's not owned by him. I got more access to this shit than he do.
I heard Snoop say recently that he wished he was put in control of that shit, that he could, continue the legacy. So wait, for the record, Suge Knight don't own
he
none
backed
of...
by Snoop. Let's keep it gangster. He calling Snoop. Snoop made amends with him, right? Snoop want to look out for him and do things with him. But I'm going to make you tell the truth. Who was the one telling 6ix9ine all that shit about Snoop? Keep it real, act.
Hey, 6ix9ine said it.
No.
And all the proof. All the proof.
When he got in that phone, who was the one calling 6ix9ine and sending 6ix9ine all that shit on Snoop?
Suge Knight.
We both seen it. We both know it. But then you on the phone with Snoop, Brody, and Snoop got a big heart. If I was him, I would have never went down that road. But he a real West Coast godfather. You know, he like, fuck it, man. Dude gave me a shot. He made a mistake. I'm going to give him a shot. I called Snoop.
Yeah.
After I left and saw that,
Yeah.
and told him that day, hey, bro, dude ain't right. I seen it. You know, anything I do, I tell a motherfucker I did. Whatever come with it, come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't Ray J supposed to help out as well? Because there's a point it went to
Ray J got the same contract. I got 2 years before him. When he called me, I said, yo, Ray, I sent him my contract. Your shit look like that? He like, yo, I said, my nigga, get in line. Because it's like 4 or 5 people over there waiting for some death row shit to come out.
So wait. So
Want me to show you another contract?
He sold the life rights multiple times.
He done sold his life right multiple times. I can show you another one. Motherfucker just sent me the other day, bro. A fresh one. Same shit. And they ain't found out the same shit.
Because that's
so for the record, whack is not the reason why you got 28 years. Right? That's not the reason. You fucked up the deal that whack had for you. Out of the kindness of my heart, I went and did that. You fucked that up. So your legal money left. It was never coming from me directly. Only thing I did was out my pocket was paid for his mother's funeral. May she rest her soul. That's what I did, right?
Wasn't there some Floyd shit as well? Like we've just heard so
Floyd
many.
ain't crazy. Floyd ain't stupid, bro.
We've just heard so many names.
Floyd
in the
ain't
mix
finna tie himself up in nothing that's messy. He's a businessman. You know, Floyd talk his shit, but ain't nothing dumb about Floyd when it come to business. And the strength Floyd got around him, and the people that you know he consults his business with. Nothing dumb about those people. We've never heard Floyd making a bad business decision.
That's true.
People talk about what he does with his money, but that's his fucking money.
Hey, I really think he has a bad rap because, you know, and I partly kind of blame the Breakfast Club a little bit because they have